Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co.
And I am Ricky, and today we're doing a gameplay of Lairs.
We are playing through Lairs by KTPG, and the first thing I'm going to note out the gate is if you don't want any spoilers about things that are going to happen in Lairs, this is not a gameplay for you. You can go ahead and check out our review. I don't know if it's going to be up before or after this video, but we will also have a review of Lairs. But today we are playing through this. Specifically, we are playing with Box 1, Box 2, envelopes A, B, C, and D. I'm not even showing you the top down yet. That's information that you have out the gate. You can decide if this is a gameplay for you. If you haven't checked out Lairs, Lairs is a game in which you're, well, let's give you a little overview of information here. Lairs is a game in which you're going to be building out a dungeon before exploring your opponent's dungeon. So both of us have built a dungeon, which I'm still not showing you, just to make sure you have all the information before we continue. We have each built a dungeon using elements that we have unlocked in those various boxes, because basic Lairs is going to have you exploring basic monsters and basic traps, and then things, abilities, all these things happen as you go through it. And again, we are doing box 1, 2, A, B, C, and D for the envelopes. That should be enough information and plenty of warning at this point where we can go a bit more into detail. I'm now going to go to the top shot so you can see where things are set up. We have all of this set up over here. As you can see, I laid out the boxes and envelopes so you can really see everything we're utilizing. We have the Autoflail, the Tanglethorn, the Hungry Blob, Gremling Swarm, Blink Runes, and Greased Pit are the traps. And then we have the various loot over here, which I'll read out shortly as we begin. We have each of our individual dungeons over here. We have a new monster entering the table who's in front of the camera right there and exploring behind Ricky's dungeon right now. So we have this over here. Also, for those of you who know a bit more about technology, you might be looking like, how do we not know it's on the top camera and all that? We have things blocked off. Like, we got things prepared. We don't know what's in people's dungeons. But with that, we are going to be having our own dungeons behind the screen. We are going to be marking how we explore on this board. We'll walk you through all of it as we start taking our turns. But again, we built our dungeons and now we're about to start exploring. Ricky, do you want to take the first turn?
Sure, where are we starting?
So, you are going to be starting, and this is where I'm going to be telling Ricky where she's starting. She can't see behind my screen, but she is starting in A, sorry, not A, my bad, C3.
Okay, you are starting in F1.
In F1. So I'm down over here. We're circling our starting space. We're going to mark a little bit of a S over there. That's our starting. And then can I have my little adventure?
You have your own adventure right back.
Where is my... Oh, here it is. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. I'm exploring over here. We're going to be walking around the dungeon.
Oh, and there's a wall to your north. Do I have any walls?
You have no walls. Okay. I have a wall to my north.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, a space is known. We're going to walk you through this as we go. We'll walk through all the actions as we take them so you have a better understanding. But the idea is we know where we started. So Ricky started in a space that has nothing around it. The only thing she knows is there's a starting space and nothing around it. I have a wall to the north. Before we go too much further, actually, you know what? I'll talk about the loot after we first engage with it. So I guess, Ricky, you can start taking turns.
Alrighty. I am going to start by, I decide I'm going to peer into C4.
Peering into C4. Boom goes the dynamite. But that's not really, it's just a C4 joke. In C4, there is going to be a wall to the north and the south and nothing else.
Okay, I will move in.
Okay, go ahead.
I will then creep into C3, though I kind of don't want to, but I guess I will anyway.
I respect not wanting to. You're already in C3. What do you mean creeping into C3?
I mean C5.
You're creeping into C5? Unfortunately, there is an autoflail directly in your path. You knew it? You knew it?
I didn't have a peer! I didn't want to use 2 already.
Did you notice that I took 2 peers to start off and no strength? I debated doing 3 peers.
I'm going to get another.
Anyways.
So C5 has an autoflail?
C5 has an autoflail. So the autoflail is going to attack Ricky. She's going to have to immediately exhaust a blue cube and an orange cube. She doesn't have a blue cube, so she's going to exhaust any other cube instead.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Well...
Actually, let me double check that. Hold up. Let me double check.
We'll have to exhaust this anyway.
Because honestly, I don't know if we've been doing that one. When you would exhaust a cube, it might not be in here. It might be in the little pamphlets that we have. Little pamphlets. Do you have pamphlets next to you about the rules?
Yes.
Okay, you want to grab them?
Yep.
Pass me the little...
Here is the pamphlets.
Okay. So, when you would exhaust a thingy that you cannot exhaust, does it say? I don't know if it does. I don't know if it says. It probably says somewhere.
It's right front of the center.
When you would exhaust... No, it's not in box 1 or box 2, so I'm not seeing the thingies. Pass me the envelopes.
Envelopes?
No, these envelopes over here that are in play. Because these have little things inside them, so I'm going to open these and see if it says. Basically, what I don't know is if you would exhaust something, do you exhaust... Okay, that's that one. Remember to fatigue 1 cube if you don't have either type of... So whenever you would exhaust something and you can't, you fatigue a cube. So it looks like yes.
You critiquing something else?
Yeah, I'm double checking, but it seems to be the rule in general.
Okay, now since I've exhausted this, I'm going to swap it out for a pier. Why not? Let's have 2 pairs.
Okay, I'm just still double checking over here to make sure.
Actually, I'm going to swap it out for a scrounge.
Yeah,
we've got gremlins in play. I want loot.
Okay. Yeah, it seems from something else that in general, I'm not going to do all the rules checks right now, but it seems something else that in general, when you would exhaust, if you can't, you just exhaust a cube in general.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think so.
So, still I continue my turn.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, take your turn.
Okay, so I'm kind of just not in the mood of dealing with the autoflail.
Okay, that seems reasonable enough. It is a autoflail after all.
So I am going to do a thing called hustling.
You're going to hustle. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you there's a wall to the north and the south in the autoflail zone.
North and south?
North and south.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to announce walls first and then other things.
No, I can't remember. Are we playing with start counts as a non-empty space for the sake of hustling?
Yes. Fun fact, hustle is an ability in which you can move up to 3 spaces and until you hit a non-empty space or you run out of spaces. But we play in general that the start space counts as empty for the purpose of hustling and backtracking. I think that's not an official rule. It's just how we like to play it.
Yep. So I will be hustling to C4, then into C3, then down into D3.
Okay.
What can you tell me about D3? Walls and features.
D3 walls are to the west and the east.
Okay, no features?
No features.
Okie dokie. I am going to conserve.
So, when you conserve at the end of your turn, you can go ahead and keep a cube that effectively is a doubled up cube. So she can use that cube next turn and put it in fresh, and then still use it again. Right now, her spent cubes are going to go ahead and refresh to there.
My next turn.
And then, I do at the beginning of my turn, but we can be consistent. Okay, that is that, which means we now go ahead and I take my turn. So I took 3 basic cubes, the hustle cube, and then 2 green cubes. They have different features they can do. I'm going to start off with a hustle. I'm going to hustle directly into F2.
Okay, there's a treasure chest.
There's a treasure chest. You put a treasure chest where I have no choice but to get it?
You did. You put a treasure chest right at the start last game.
I put it, but you had different choices. You could have gone different directions.
Yeah, but I wanted to use a treasure chest.
I'll take a treasure. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about the treasures. Can I have my golden piece of metal?
Oh, yeah, here's your fancy piece of metal.
All right. This is the deluxe version of the game. I should note that as well. We'll cover that more in the review. For our 3 goods, we have, well, first I'm going to take up a treasure off the top over here, which only I will see. Okay. Okay, fine. That's fine.
You're not going to show it to the viewers?
And then, I guess I should show it to the viewers. You're very responsible as someone who's guiding them. Then over here we have a few things. We have the Pilferer's Pendant, +1 for each chest you have opened. We have the Guardian Statue, +1 for each other thing you have of the same type. And then additionally, it's +2 if you have any pendants. And then lastly, we have the Stygian Crown, which I can't see from here. We have +1 if you have any other crowns, and +1 if you've +3 if you've exited the lair first. That's an interesting one. Okay, I'm going to take this one over here.
Alrighty.
I'm going to add that to my
medallion or statue.
And then we're going to put this one over here.
Ooh, what's
Our
that?
new one is Tome of Divinity. That one is +1 if you have any other books.
We've mixed in the new treasures, right?
We have mixed in all the new treasures.
I'm really excited for them.
Alright. So I got a treasure chest already, but that does mean that I lose the rest of my hustle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put a treasure chest.
Also, there's a wall to your north.
A wall to my north. Okay. We're going to fill in my treasure chest over here. And a wall to the north. My hustle is spent. I'm going to peer. No, I don't want to peer. I'm going to walk into F3. F3.
Okay, 1 second. I built my dungeon in a way that did not break the rules, and I added a wall later, but that does actually defy the rules, so I'm going to remove that wall.
Go ahead. So you're moving the wall to the north?
I'm removing. No.
You're
not
moving
that
the wall that breaks the rules.
I'm removing the wall that breaks the rules because I just noticed.
There's a rule called the peril rule, where you basically have 4 places you're trying to go to. You have the exit and 3 treasure chests. Between the entrance and each of those things, there can be at maximum 1 monster and 1 trap between those. You could have pathways that have more than that, as long as you have a pathway that does not violate the peril rule.
Yep, I had a pathway. I had 2 different ways you could get there that made you not have to go through both. But then I added a wall and you had to go through both.
So I'm currently walking from F2 to F3.
Yep.
Okay, I'm good. Anything else?
From F2 to F3, there's nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Okay. We are going to go ahead and I am going to be crazy. I'm going to spend 2 cubes to hustle. I'm going to hustle into E3.
Okay, you have met the gremlins.
Okay, well that was not necessarily the best choice.
Do you understand why I put a treasure chest there at the start?
Oh no,
so you'd have to lose it.
That's very smart. That's
You didn't
very
have to
smart.
go that way. There was another place you could go.
So, first of all, I lose my hustle immediately because I hit the gremlins. The space becomes known to me. I'm going to go ahead and mark with a monster, and I'll put a little G.
It's a trap.
Oh, it's a trap. Sorry.
Gremlins are traps.
I'm going to mark it with a trap. I'm going to just remember that. Over here, it's going to be not erased as nicely. And I'm now in that trap, and this gremlins makes me exhaust a cube, which I'll go ahead and exhaust this one. And then that one is going to make me get rid of a treasure. So from these two magnificent treasures I have, one of them is going away. So I will get rid of... I will get rid of the this one that I secretly took, the demon statue, which you saw me take a second ago.
Oh,
that one's going to be
that's
+1 for each other thing I have, and I had 2 of them. Thank you very much, Ricky.
Well,
Anyways.
I wanted the gremlins to be a guaranteed use.
Yep.
Also, are you going to swap out your fatigue cube for a fancier one?
Not when I refresh it, I will.
Oh,
So,
you do when you refresh?
yeah, when you refresh it from fatigue to spent.
Oh, I did it already.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's fine.
The way this works over here is I'm now in a trap space. I could try to deal with the trap, or I could just ignore it, because I already triggered on me. Basically, you could disarm traps, but then they still exist. They are not gotten rid of. I am going to, you know what? We're gonna just be conservative right now. Do I care about the trap? Would you have made me walk back through it multiple times? That is an interesting question. Although, even if you did, I still have the possibility of... Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to peer. Is any other walls?
Oh, yeah, there's a wall to the east.
East, okay. Southeast. Never eat. Okay, well, that's where I wanted to have that wall, so that's not fun.
There's a compass right here.
I am going to... That's fair. I'm going to peer into D3.
There's a wall to the east.
A wall to the east. Okay, so when you peer into our space, we did this earlier, we didn't really talk about it heavily, you can immediately move into it, which I will do so. So I moved into D3, and then... I need to move Ricky's adventure to match where she is, so we can track that. And then I will peer into C3.
There is a wall to the north.
A wall to the north. Okay, so I will... Nothing else?
Nothing else? Will you be moving in?
I will not walk into it.
Okay.
Alright, it is now your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to refresh those and turn those into spent. I had to deal with that auto flail. I will come back next turn. So I will start by peering
Okay.
into E3.
E3 has a wall to the west. Are you moving in?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I will then creep into E4.
Wall to the north and the south.
Okay. I will then peer into E5.
An excellent choice. There's a tangle thorn there.
Okay.
I am realizing something Ricky may have started to realize. Why did you peer into E5?
Because I didn't care about, because I had nothing else. I was considering.
Never mind.
this.
Then I won't say what Ricky may realize.
I do tend to realize this, but also I just had nothing else to do with my turn because I was going to be conserving this
Okay.
anyway.
Cool. So you're not moving into the tangle thorn, seems like a wise choice.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move it. I'll do that later.
Okay, I'm going to refresh everything, and when you refresh a cube from your fatigued area, you get to replace it. I haven't dealt with any monsters yet, so I will go ahead and grab a brawn cube so I can enjoy that. Okay, that is that. That's going to go to the spent area, which means I have these cubes, and I'm currently sitting over here.
I was going to do the start of the turn. Oh, no, never mind.
What are you going to do?
Never mind. I
Okay.
realize I can't do it.
I am going to, hustle into D2.
Okay, you have really bad luck with hustling. There is
I-
a trap.
You're the
regular
worst.
old grease pit.
You're the absolute worst. A grease pit trap is there.
Regular old
Any
grease
walls?
pit, no walls.
No walls. So I immediately have to discard 2 fresh cubes, so I will get rid of these and 2 fatigued. The plus side is I'll be getting 2 abilities next turn, so at least I'll get to level those up pretty quickly. But that hustle is pretty bad. I will peer into F2.
There is a wall to...
Sorry, E2.
Wait,
E2.
E2. There is a wall to the...
South?
Yes.
Nothing else?
South, nothing else, yeah.
Alright, and then I will I'm not moving in, I will peer into D1.
There is nothing at all.
Okay, I will move into it.
Excellent.
Okay, that ends my turn. Before you take your turn, if you can do me a favor and grab me my coffee off the side over there.
Of course
And I'm
I
going to
will.
level these 2 up. I will level it into, I guess I probably should do at least 1 blue. I'll do a blue and a brawn. Okay.
Okie dokie. I will refresh all my cubes. The first thing I'm going to be doing is backtracking all the way to that auto flail. And since, wait, I'm backtracking here.
Okay.
I will then,
You'd rather deal with the autoflail over the tanglethorn?
Yes.
Oh, in the Tangleton space, there's a wall to the north and the south.
Thanks.
Yeah. I am notoriously bad at telling walls first. I'm too excited about the things she just walked into.
I just realized something that's... Well,
What's wrong?
nothing. I will actually be creeping straight in there.
Okay, go ahead.
I
So when you
realized-
creep into a known monster, meaning once you know, basically when you creep into a trap or a monster, it hits you in whatever way that trap or monster likes to hit you. When you creep into a spot you already know, you have the opportunity to strike first. But the only options you ever have are basically attacking it or walking out.
Yep, but if you walk into no monster, you have to attack.
You have to attack.
I was gonna do the charge thing, but then I realized if I can already walk in there, that it's only useful if you. It's only useful.
Charge useful when you think there's a monster.
Charge useful when you think there's a monster and when you can't hustle in.
Yeah.
Because it's just a creep. It's just a creep, so it just saves you another. It saves you another piece. So, anyways, I went right in there. I'll be discarding both of these. I'll be spending both of those, and then also spending both of these because I'm scared.
Being scared makes sense.
Because I'm scared of the 11.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab these two and these two.
And how you spend two of those? You spent this one gives you two of them, right? No.
No, I spent two of its weaknesses.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, that's what it was. Yes, I forgot. Okay.
Okay, let's see if I can do this.
So basically, there are better dice and worse dice. The advanced dice and less advanced dice. If you want to roll here, so people can see. Okay.
Oops. I have rolled a 4, a 3, and a 1. That is going to be 12, and I have survived just barely.
Okay, and you're attacking the autoflail for
The
12.
autoflail is now dead.
You will get a loot card as a reward.
I'm aware that it has no mouth, but I can still draw X eyes on it. My loot card
Well,
is...
technically it's called a junk card, to be precise.
Yeah, well...
Just so they know.
Spend that to do that. Oh! Why?
Why, oh why?
Okay.
The monster is defeated. Oh, by the way, here's your monster if you want
And
to
it's
enjoy
not
the,
like The little pieces, yeah.
Yeah.
I would. So I'm going to put that down, and I am then going to peer into this one.
You're peering into there. There's a
can't see
treasure
it.
chest. Would you like to move in?
Oh, that's obnoxious.
It's obnoxious that I put a treasure chest behind a monster? That seems like a
it's
classic thing to do.
No, it's not. Sure. Why not?
Okay, you have a treasure chest. There's no
That was
walls.
my turn.
Here's your pretty piece of metal.
Thank you for my pretty
Here's
piece of
your
metal.
starting card that you can show the camera. I will look away.
Okay.
And then you can choose a treasure from the display.
All right. See.
Again, there's +1 for each chest you've opened. +1 if you have any books, or it might be plus. What is that? +1?
It's
+3.
+3.
+3 if you have any books, and then this one is the +1 if you have any of those, and +2
I'm
if
going
you
to grab
escape
the
dungeon.
Tome of Divinity.
Tome of Divinity. You do like your books. Plus, you may have drawn a book. Who's to say? New card comes
Yeah,
out.
that's-
The new card is going to be Obsidian Orb. This is going to be spend a green cube to locate one unknown feature.
Yep. There are two different kinds. Most of the cards are for points. Two different kinds of the treasure cards give you token abilities. One of them is orbs, and the other is musical instruments.
You still could take more turns if you like, or you can stop.
I could, and I think I am going to start off strong by I'm gonna save that.
Save things? A wise choice.
It never hurts.
Ponder away. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spend mine over here. So we have the following. Whoa.
Excuse you.
Okay. Cool.
Those aren't yours, though.
No. I was just putting them back. I refresh at the end of my turn. To make it clean. Alright, I'm currently over here. I'm going to peer into E1.
Okay.
Anything in there?
Oh, E1. There's a wall to the. You know where it is.
Okay, so nothing of substance. I will not
Nothing
walk
of
in.
interest.
Surprisingly, no monsters yet, so I have to figure out how I want to do that. In fact, what I might do, given the fact there's no monsters, I am going to take I'm going to refresh my turn. I'm going to end.
That was a quick turn.
Yeah, it was a very quick turn, but I feel
Plan.
I can start with a very strong next turn.
Yeah, you could.
That's a super strong next turn.
I kind of want to get attacked. I know it sounds wrong, but I kind of want to get attacked so I can filter out my cubes.
Go ahead.
But, so I will be backtracking.
Now, backtracking is a very fun ability that lets you go as far as you want in the dungeon through known
spaces.
through empty spaces only. Again, we count start as an empty space for this purposes.
So I will be scrounging.
Scrounge away. There's going to be two junk cards.
Two, pick one.
And you get to pick one. When you spend a scrounge cube, you can basically spend a blue cube to go ahead and grab junk cards. You grab based on how many walls there are, but you only keep one.
Okay, I am going to discard this one.
Okay.
And I will actually not do that. I will play footprints that aren't yours. Where is the nearest unknown monster?
Ooh, the nearest unknown monster. Why do I not like this choice? An unknown monster, because you're very no to
E5.
the nearest unknown monster is going to be
the last one is.
in F6.
Thank you.
Now, technically, it's not considered to be a known space, meaning she still has to be mindful, but it is a good time to spend your cube, your red cube, your brawl cube, to run into it.
Yep. But I do kind of want to get cubes, whatever.
Okay.
I can't really exhaust.
More cubes.
I guess I want the grease pit to exhaust my cubes.
Okay.
So I will be creeping into D4.
Creeping into D4. D4 is going to
The walls.
Wait. How are you creeping into D4?
Oh, there's a wall there.
Yes, you can't creep into D4. I told you there's a wall there.
I forgot. I can't see it.
That's reasonable. It is slightly different playing a film playthrough. Normally we're head to head, like directly, and it's much easier.
We can see our own boards better.
Slightly different the way it is.
So what's that Tanglethorn gonna do to me?
The Tanglethorn would make you exhaust a junk card and a cube. 2 junk cards.
I only have one. So I don't really want to die to the Tanglethorn. Oh wait, no, I got it. Never mind, I got the prize. I will be charging into E5.
Okay.
And then spending a pier. And then spending one more. So I have 2 strong dice and a weak die. And kaboom. I got
5,
it!
that's a very strong hit.
It is a very strong hit. I have killed the Tanglethorn. May I please have a pretty little piece, and may I please have a junk card?
You want what do you want?
I want a pretty piece, and I want a junk card.
What's a pretty piece?
The Tanglethorn.
Oh, gotcha. And then a junk card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, I don't really want this. I guess that's useful for when the gremlins attack me. And for my final action on this lovely little turn, I will be hustling into F3. What's an F3?
F3 currently has nothing. Absolutely
No
nothing
walls?
at all. No walls, nothing at
Okay.
all. Very basic,
Your
very
turn.
straightforward. Okay. For my turn, I have a very strong turn happening, hopefully. I say strong turn, but I'm probably going to hustle straight into a monster, given everything I know so far. Let's go ahead and do that. You know what? Let's hustle straight into a monster. I'm going to hustle directly into C1.
Okay, why would you hustle into a monster?
Are you serious?
Blob? Yeah.
Is there a monster? Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
there is.
I've had like a 0
There's a
success rate
hungry
with hustling.
blob.
Okay, so I hustle into the hungry blob. Great. The hungry blob is going to strike me. I'm going to have to discard a regular cube, or a cube of my choice, I guess, in this case. So I guess I'll get rid of a pier, because, you know, that's where we are. I will try to take out the hungry blob, given the situation.
You get fatigued.
Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. Then we need to deal with said hungry blob.
Yes, you do.
Or do I not? I already have a treasure. Do I care about dealing with the hungry blob? It's worth points if I can take out multiple monsters, but it doesn't. Are there any walls in that space?
Oh, yeah, there is a wall to that
North?
way.
East.
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, I don't think. I guess depends on what you placed. Maybe I have to come back. Maybe not. I'm not quite clear. There's a trap over here that I haven't dealt with. A trap over here that I haven't dealt with. So there's just a lot of things that I haven't dealt with, which feels like it might come back to bite me. But I don't know if I necessarily care, he says, question mark. I'll fight it. I will fight the monster.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm fighting the hungry blob, you said?
You can
So I'm going to spend
deal 2 bronze.
this 1, 2 to spend 2 of these. And then, you know what? We're just going to spend 1 more of those. And then spend a third. And
I'm just going to say that's kind of unnecessary. It's very, very likely. There's basically only 2 possible rolls that would make you
There'd be
not
a
beat
3,
it.
but if I get a 3 on both.
Yes, but there's basically it's a 1 in
A double
6.
3 or a 3-4. A 3-4
It's a 1 in 12 chance that you get double 3s, and also a 1 in 12 chance that you get.
But a single 3 plus a 4 is enough to hurt me. There's a 50% chance of a 4, which means that at that point, if either die, you're right, the odds are in my favor, but it hurts to not. So I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway.
The odds of you losing are the odds of you rolling any specific number on one
Watch.
side or
I'm gonna roll. I'm still spending all 3, but I'm gonna roll the first 2 first. Okay, 3 and 6 would have made it, and then we get 3. There's 2 3s there.
Why did you roll another power die?
Because I paid 3 times.
Oh, I see.
I paid this from fresh. Okay. Then I'm going to take out the monster. Can I have said monster?
Oh, of course you can have a little blobber.
And then I will go ahead and put this into my board. I will walk into... Now I guess I have this doubled up. I'll peer into B1.
Okay, you found the exit.
Exit. Anything else in that space?
There is a wall to the north and a wall to the east.
You know what? Finding that monster seems to be the right choice in hindsight. Okay, I'm not going to walk into it. Although that means there's traps. Dear Lord. I am going to end my turn. Pulling these back.
Okay. I am going to refresh all my stuff, and I'm going to see where I am standing. I am standing right there.
Yeah, so I did find the official rule, by the way. I've been looking for this. Whenever you can't completely fulfill a penalty, fulfill as much as possible, and then fatigue any cube of your choice for each unfulfilled penalty.
Okay, I am going to... So, I will be doing things.
What things are you doing?
I will be spending these 2
Okay.
to go 1, 2. I will be spending that to go 1, so it doesn't attack me because it's not known.
Yep, there's a wall to the north.
Oh, thanks. Of course, you make how to do that. A little bit of payback.
Yes.
But I can also technically leave now.
You absolutely can.
If I beat it. And then I'm going to spend that and that to get a pretty cube, a non-pretty cube. And you know what? Let's just go all in. And get another non-pretty cube.
Okay, roll away.
I have gotten a 3, a 1, and a 2. That's a 6,
That
and I
is
failed.
one of the worst possible rolls ever. So it is going to take away from the monster's health. So it is going to still have 2.
No health of 2.
Yep, but the monster's going to strike you, unfortunately.
Yes, but on the bright side, I get to change this out for another hustle.
Okay. Anything else? You're done with your turn?
I am done with my turn.
Okie dokes.
As you can see.
We're going to go to my turn, where I'm going to... I want to...
I'll kill it next time.
What's again?
I'll kill it next time.
Next time, indeed. I have a trap here, which is kind of in the way. It means I have to hustle past this. This is a trap, too. Oh, they're both traps.
Oh, by the way,
I never dealt
since
with
you've
them.
discovered all of this,
Yes.
I put a wall here later, and then I realized I violated the parallel rule.
Because that made me force through
Because
what?
that forced you to go through this trap and through that trap to get to the
gotcha.
exit.
Yes, that's fair.
Now that
Okay.
you've discovered what it was guarding.
In that case, it is my turn to go ahead and I have to deal with the traps because there's no way to hustle through them. So I will walk 1 space lower.
Okay.
Okay. And that trap over here was the grease pit.
Yes, this is why I marked them down.
Yes. And then I will walk into that trap with a hustle and deal with the trap, which is going to be, let's say, I'll spend this cube for 1, and then this cube for 2. And 2 is like, there's a 1, 2s, and 3s on here. I'll spend 1 more. I'll spend this one for another 3, so we're doing 3 basic attacks over here.
On the grease pit of
And
6,
3,
5,
3, 1.
and
I kill it. Can I have said grease pit?
Oh, of course you can have said grease pit.
And that grease pit is nullified. These are only relevant for some loot cards. Monsters, it's helpful to kill no matter what. But traps only reference loot cards and, of course, getting them out of the way. And then with my last cube, I will spend this to peer into seat. You know what? No, I'm not going to peer. I'm going to refresh. I'm going to stay as is. Okay, your turn.
Okay, you've already refreshed my stuff, so I'm going to start by just spending that. And spending this, and the monster's dead.
That seems to work.
I literally
You
can't
cannot
roll
go
I
less than that.
can't roll less.
Monster's dead. Enjoy your monster.
Thank you. I can leave now if I can find the exit.
Oh, because you have 2 monsters and 2 treasures.
Oh, I forgot.
No, you don't.
to
You don't have
these.
2 monsters.
I
You
have
don't
3
have 2 treasures.
monsters.
You don't have 2 treasures.
I know, but
Oh, you
3
have 3
monsters is one of
monsters.
the options. So I am going to start by Oh, I can't actually. Okay, that's obnoxious. I am going to do something. I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to hustle over there, and then I'm going to reflect. I'm gonna conserve, and your turn.
Well then, I haven't gotten to a lot of treasure yet. I'm going to do my thing where I hustle foolishly through the dungeon. So I'm going to hustle into C2.
Okay, there is a wall to the west.
A wall to the west, that's it? Okay, then I'm going to hustle into B2.
Up. There is a wall to the west and a wall to the north.
Okay. And then I'm going to hustle into B3.
There is a wall to the north and a wall to the south.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay, that was my first action. Then I will go ahead and peer. How to do this? I think I will peer into. I'm going to spend this cube up here.
Sure you are.
Peer into B4.
There is a wall to the north and a wall to the east.
East. Okay, so I'm going to have to
You're
walk
gonna move in?
downwards. I'm going to move in, yes. Then.
Oh my gosh, you have so many cubes left. How did you?
Because I keep refreshing. I keep playing a refresh turn.
Conserved.
Conserve, yeah. This is tricky. So this spot over here was available from here. There's no wall between C3 and C4, right?
Yeah.
I don't love that. Okay.
It just
I am going to hustle, spending 2 cubes. I'm going to spend the 2 brawn, which might be a horrible mistake.
It might be a horrible mistake. You'll see.
Actually, let me see, actually. Because there's 2 monsters. There's 2 monsters and a trap.
I'm so scared of my monsters.
I will go ahead and I'm going to spend, I'm going to corner space. I'm going to spend this cube in spent to draw 2 cards and keep one of them. Let me give me a second to look at these. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad either. I'm going to keep this card. I'm going to then do a peer action to peer into C4, Ricky. I'm peering to C4.
Oh, there's a wall to the east. Are you moving in?
I am moving in. And then I am going to conserve.
Okie dokie. Of course you are.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to start my turn off strong by peering into F2.
F2 has a wall to the north.
Of course it does. I will move in.
Okay.
I will then peer again into F1.
There's a wall to the north.
Glad I checked that.
It does save you an action now.
I am now going to backtrack all the way back up to start.
Okay.
And I am going to creep into B3. And be prepared
B3
to not
has a
like
wall to the east. To the west, to the west.
Okay, that does matter. Great. I am going to creep. I'm going to charge into A3. Just in
A3
case.
has nothing.
Amazing. I am going to. I'm gonna conserve. Your turn.
Conserve. Okay.
What's that say?
I am going to.
Well, you can
I
leave
don't
yet.
love the way you've set me up over here. I really don't love because you have trap monster, which means more stuff is around the corner, but where around the corner is the question. I am going to do my lovely move that I enjoy doing of hustling. I'm going to hustle into D4.
Okay. There's a wall to the west.
Okay. I will then hustle into D5.
There is a wall to the east.
And then I will hustle into C5.
There is a wall to the east and to the west.
Okay, that was my first action. Then I will walk using... Now, you know what? I'm going to peer using B5. I'm going to peer into B5.
There is a treasure chest and a wall to... And then the rest of it's a dead end. So just fill it out.
I will walk into it.
Of course you will. You're just trying a little piece.
Shiny piece is mine. We get the treasure. Let's put that down there. Actually,
Where is
let's
your
get the
other-
treasure?
Yeah.
I was holding off the side. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to show the audience.
I will not look.
Okay. And then... Oh, that's fun. But I don't love that. Okay, fine.
Did you get an instrument?
I'm going to then take the Pilferer's Pendant.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever happened to us. What happens when you draw an ability treasure as your secret loot?
I believe you can use it.
Okay.
We have the Traps Medallion, plus 2 for each trap you have successfully disarmed.
Oh, cool. See, that's
Okay.
where the traps come in.
Yep, and then I still have more cubes left, so I will... Oh, I guess I should probably hustle again. Yeah, I'll spend 2 cubes. I'll spend a... You know what? No, I'm going to spend a blue while I'm in a dead end with 3 spots. 1,
To get some
2,
options.
3. Okay, 3 walls.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I don't love any of these, honestly. I could do that. Okay, I'll grab a sip of speed elixir.
Oh, come on.
What? Have you noticed one?
I know about it.
I'm going to spend a cube to change that cube into a thingy. So I'm going to spend this to hustle, going 1, 2, and 3 into E5.
I think you just change it into one.
Spend to change that cube. Oh, you're right. I do.
You don't actually use it.
Yeah, you're right. But either way, so I'm spending it. I'm going to E5.
What? You already wait. How did you guys?
I walked 3 down.
Backtrack.
No, I just walked. I walked downwards.
Oh, E5. Welcome to the autoflail.
Did I just hustle again into an autoflail?
Yes, you did.
Unbelievable.
Really fun.
Okay, the autoflail is going to force me to exhaust these two. So this is going to exhaust.
So now it's weaknessless.
And then this is going to exhaust, which means I just lost 2 reds, which is horrific, by the way. Absolutely horrific. Are there any walls in E5?
No.
No walls.
No walls.
Okay. Well then, given the situation, if I'm on E5, and we have that situation, I am going to... Do I fight it or do I hold off? I guess because fighting it, I have 2 over here that I could spend, plus this would be 3. I think that's decent enough as a roll, because these are a median roll of 5, plus that I could roll horribly.
Roll of 4?
No, the median is 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, maybe. I have to double check the math on that, but either way,
the median is
if I
4
roll
and a half.
4 and a 5 and a this, I think the problem is if I don't, I waste this move. Although I'm in its spot right now, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and roll for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll. These are going to be 2 cubes plus 1 cube. They're going to go over here. I'm going to spend it, and we're going to roll, hoping for the best. That's going to be a 5, 6, and a 2, which is enough to kill it. Can I have the autoflail?
What? Oh yeah.
I rolled a 5, 6, and a 2, and then I'm done, and I'm going to get my card. Okay.
What's your autoflail?
And that is so close, but not close enough. I have a card, and now it's your turn.
Good. I am gonna do stuff. The first thing I'm going to do is peer into A2.
A2 has nothing, a wall to the south.
That's something. Okay, I will move in.
You'll move in, go ahead.
I am getting... Well, actually, I have no reason to be skittish whatsoever. There might be a trap, but I have leak cards if that's... Oh, hey, wait, I killed all these. Okay, I am just going to calm and bold walk into A1.
You're going to experience a greased pit.
Oh no, how horrible. That's fine though. I will actually be changing this now that I'm out of monsters. Like, there's no point to have this anymore. So I will be changing that into another pier. So, there's a greased pit. That's so boring and annoying. I will deal with it.
Okay. You roll a 1 and a 3.
Oh my gosh, what is with my luck?
That is a bad roll.
I usually have such amazing luck.
It does.
Okay, does it attack me again?
It does.
I don't like this game.
That's the review, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, my turn's over.
Okay. I believe I'm triggering game end. Because I can spend this to hustle through all these empty spaces. Hustle, and then walk directly in. Now they have 2 monsters and 2 treasures.
Never got steel panel
I'm not sure who is actually going to win, but I think that if I hustle, it's a better chance for me.
I don't think I'm going to be doing very well.
All right. We're going to go ahead and score.
So, well, I still have a turn.
You don't. You went first. Yeah. So we are going to go ahead and score, and we're going to add up our things. So Ricky, you are going to get 6 points for monsters. Yay. So you can mark 6 points on the monster track over here. Okay. I get 2 points for monsters because your first monster killed is no points, second monster is 2 points, third monster is 4. For treasures, I'm going to score my treasures over here. I have 3 default points. I get 1 point for each chest I've opened, so it's going to be another 2, so that's 5. This one is plus 2 if I have any necklaces, so it's going to be 7, and this one I don't get. I only get 7 points from treasures.
You win.
And then I exit the
exit
dungeon.
Bonus, and you get 13.
Which is going to be 13 to your 10. Yeah.
I had such a good thing.
What did you
have? Would you like to see?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you had 2 options at the beginning of the game. So, I'm just going to set it up as it was. Here's how the beginning was going to go. None of the rest matters. So you're going to hop over here and get your treasure and be very happy. Then you were
That
gonna
was a
walk me
great
here.
move, having me like, yeah.
I wanted to
Oh,
guarantee you said
because
that.
then either you pop me over here.
Yes, and then have you walk all the way down there to that treasure,
Yeah.
and then deal with everything else, or you pop over here and lose the treasure, but you never ended up coming back there, so that was wasted.
Lovely.
Also, by the way, you were over here with the treasure right next to you, and then essentially.
Lovely again. Oh, but had I known, Ricky.
Well, you didn't know, 'cause you didn't hear.
I'll show you what I did. So on this one over
Did
here.
we seriously have the treasure in E6?
We did have treasure in E6. But so both, I had this set up over here. You started here, both monsters here, and then the treasure's over here. So I had 2 treasures here, 2 monsters here. My hope was you'd get the treasure, walk down, and then I'd fling you somewhere. This is the teleportation trap, which you got to see in action.
Sadly,
But it teleports
it's one of
people.
my favorites.
And then the exit's over here. And then the other random treasure just hanging out over here in case.
Yeah, I just had a random treasure hanging out over there, basically.
That's it.
That's
That is a gameplay of Lairs. Go ahead and check out the review. I don't know which one goes up first, but again, this has been Lairs from KTBG. I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
Have a good one.